baffling the Jara can there pull the Sadaga and the Kuram baffling now. We are covering 971 and even the Mako from Battling in the airport.
Itonya Bakari Abaraka Bake, incoming for a well mintico, Kuram Dole Muniso, Banko, Kebal, Walia Kuram Olone. A Kapunin Kuramway to account of CBPP, contagious bovine pneumonia. Atamu Kuran at Maya Longo, Atanisol Batalia, Kufka Polema, Kufka Poleka Pura. Nisol Navio Kapole, Manibe, Niji like a Niji Sambola. Onisol many of Kuramosoto, Nimisol Mitaka, Jamaja Matokapoma, Nintilo can take a Kata Dubemokoto, Ikatu Dubemokoto. Onis is a Sifal, Akuram Kamela Fam, Yanabe Fal, Akuram Bukana, Anyapiniso Kam Ayafa, Akuram Lindiso Kamenyola. But now I may mutafana niye burundo use kapengu asikende ya nole but nime fana kende
kundanya to wala kumara
ha kundanya to because nime kende ya tafana de katara kuran dingo nying set kande katara kuran dingo nying dikan na kadol saw so janu katara janjan na wonya so na be la kura to dala ani sisi fasi bondi nole because once na be akamunda ko kuran be sabati la kura to so wolen kapuntanya to ka pengu kendol batela na wala ya kura wala ko sole ya because kura mo kasoro le meni ya longo pengu mantare ko se wala ni kura me ya longo akana gambia ni wati bodala ka se wolfa african swine fever woman vaccine so dunia ko dunia dula tije ka vaccine dame wala na dol be je mbadi sewtiol ka ko alka sajitiol la sajol vaccine tiane pengu aliena bal penku ani sisa wol bal dolla se wol albuka wol vaccinate control vaccination bal dunia dula tije wo african swine fever ka penku dal ko sa penku le man solo bari ni kuran ko do men findi ta penku kendo le batela me ya lon ko penku manan ko nyum man kolea ninka manan ko man kolea wala min to ko do nga penku do le soto ko ka be am se wala ni chaari kuran men fo penku nyanta tarwa sumaya le ko ni bondi wo sumaya ko no do nyanta penku la but you open board candidate with a drama in the fashion. Well, man of Mokolia and the German Kuram because of the
point here. The way these animal drugs should be kept, the need for them to be kept properly if they are to die.
Exactly.
You want to direct from that?
Yes, you know, especially with the vaccines. Some vaccines really are like live viruses, and therefore, if you want to maintain it alive, you have to keep the cool chain intact. If you lost the cool chain, the vaccine becomes inactive and therefore will not render any help to the animal. So the cold chain is one of the most important things to observe in vaccination exercises. And like I was telling you, there are some vaccines that are dead, and therefore you don't need this rigorous cold chain maintenance to deal with such vaccines. But for some of the vaccines we are dealing with, the cold chain used to be our biggest threat to organize our vaccination campaign successfully.
Okay. Now, these days coming, and I believe you will be speaking to farmers. What do you tell farmers, especially about this new disease that has just emerged in the country?
We are telling the farmers not to be panicked. We are telling the cattle farmers not to be panicked. CBPP is a disease that is very, very present in our sub-region. Really, although the Gambia has been free, our neighbors also have been free, our next door neighbor has been free, and the Gambia is completely surrounded by our next door neighbor. So the likelihood of this disease coming into the Gambia is that we have got it from outside. And there is a lot of importation of cattle from far away, West African countries into the Gambia. Basically, in Mali and Mauritania, CBPP is still present. Still present. So, really, CBPP is in the country, and we need not to panic. Because countries where CBPP is present, they still have significant cattle population. We are still going and buying cattle from there, because they are continuously fighting CBPP. There is one of the countries that recently did vaccination against CBPP, a massive countrywide vaccination. So that is what the rule is. If you have CBPP, you have to vaccinate. If you don't vaccinate, it's unfortunate the disease will spread and cause havoc.
We want to use this opportunity to speak to the public on the need to see that animals coming out from outside are quarantined so that you know we don't have any new disease from that.
Yes, it's very important that really quarantine measures are adhered to, people making sure that they have got this permit from the veterinary services to bring animals into the country, and we will make sure that we give permits to those people who can guarantee the health status of the animals. You know, the World Organization of Animal Health, OIE, is the global standard setting organization in matters related to animal health. And really everything is very clear in OIE with regards to international trade in livestock and livestock products. They are in the OIE codes, the terrestrial animal health code and the aquatic animal health code. So everything is very clear in the codes, and really when we adhere to the OIE codes, it will help us all to safeguard animal health in this country. Also, I want to mention another thing. Animal health, Bakari, is not only about food safety, food security. When we are talking about this cattle problem, we are talking about food security. But there are some diseases that are transmissible to humans from animals. Like rabies, for example. It is a major public health problem globally. And this disease is transmittable to humans from animals. But yeah, when people are bitten by a rabid dog, they get the disease. There are some other diseases that doesn't need bite, like the highly pathogenic avian influenza. It used to be one of the biggest public health threats some years ago because it was on the increase. Thanks God now, everything seems to be under control. But then that disease had the potential of becoming a global pandemic in those days. So really, but the world responded adequately to avian influenza, and thanks God that avian influenza threat is under control, but we still are vigilant, we are on the work, we are not relaxed. Those diseases transfer from animals to humans. In fact, 75% of the diseases, new diseases coming out to humans are basically of animal origin. So if you want to successfully control diseases in humans, you have to do it from the source, where the disease is coming from.
But I think we named Dr. Dafewe Katakani Lambaba Sise, Mbota Gambia Horse and Donkey Trust. Bidon Lambaba Fana in Nilong album Kule Paranica, Bao Peon Falbeon and Lalabang, the Jatakaba Kuman, Katalaba, I'll go for the personal and Pudai.
Yes, Bakar Fadem for Toyala Mulung Nasita, Mulung from Beang Litandilane, Eka Maya Sifalink, Kaitandiko, near Maral Beto Soto, if an elegant Kamanyami, because Toya Bakari, Beang near Marakun, he left like a yamming, obviously like a Kela Wanayam. Nuwolung Sita, Albe Beang Gelane. Ebe football kela ebe manya sifa kote kela obeka mi yitandi wala mi yindiko maraku beto cause hani wulo ni amaraku ni akumande dama ke dankun sakodum beya so aldo be al mingela ebe manya al mingela obe ba yitandi la la komi ebe maraku beto ko no do bo yitandi la mol fanan na le ba jela
nene ka ma be alla gondola la be on lo surtout falol be ñaari woto ñamna ale doku ale alla ko be ñamina ji ale senala bolu fon ngi ñaade le
waka to ala mun senala la balu ni ajibe ñamina kono sai ni kebe mu tansa yo mu be afa falintale because janni mo san donki binaji balu bi ge ñami senola karola ani mbiri na tagi e fatatale parce wato ni be yawle kuran soto janni be futala livestock do kulal maka veterinary do kulal ma aka kebul ko le apolti because veterinary do kulal fanal wotu mo e mangu siya ba beki isiyata le bari dinkiral le warata to nim problem wol so da janni ba be ko wala ka ko le apolti bari biri ho san don ki na ta giya na to wol fanal la do ko nyin tale bulule cause ni bulo be yo bulule so wayati na sai nyamina be yawlu nin kumu ila jata kende a sabati tabe adu nga enna seno fanan ay yirwandi gi cause ne ajube tonya ni ajum ko ay seno ni yirwandi hosan don ki kamenke ni ajube senulal mi yalon ko bulo me ko be adu ila fta pour ka seno ke